You're right.
Pop that in your pocket. Doesn't matter where, just maybe down the bottom. And I'm gonna. Is it alright if I do this?
Yep. Do whatever.
I'm gonna pop that up there. Can you just stuff that cord in your pocket so no one can see it? Thank you.
No worries. Detective Senior Constable Paul Stokes. S-T-O-K-E-S. So on Saturday the 10th of September, at approximately 7:50 p.m, there was a motor vehicle collision which occurred on Creamery Road in Bellpost Hill. A female driver was in a Kia Rio, was travelling east on Creamery Road when she has collided with a couch which was on or near the road. This has caused her to collide with the second vehicle, which was travelling in the opposite direction. The sole female occupant of the Kia Rio, a 74-year-old female, was taken to hospital and is in a critical but stable condition. The other occupants of the second vehicle, a mother and her young children, were taken to hospital but have since been released. I'm investigating the cause of the collision, and specifically in relation to how the couch came to be upon the road. So we're appealing for anyone who may have any information in relation to this, or anyone who's witnessed the collision, or also anyone who was, may have dashcam footage who travelled along Creamery Road on Saturday.
Have you spoken to any witnesses so far, or what have they told you?
Yeah, we have spoken to witnesses. It was the people who were first on scene, and they we haven't actually got any witnesses who witnessed the actual collision, only the immediate aftermath.
Did they assist the driver?
Yes, they did. They assisted the drivers. Of course, they called 000, and then emergency services responded very quickly.
Any theories about how the couch got there?
Look, we're keeping an open mind at the moment. We're sort of exploring all possibilities, but we believe that someone has knowledge or knows how it came to be there, and we'd really love for them to come forward and speak to us.
Is this linked to the rock throwing incidents over the past couple of weeks or last school holidays?
There's nothing to suggest that it's linked to that now.
Sorry. What was the question? Sorry.
The rock throwing incident.
Yeah. If this has flown off the back of the truck, is that an
Yeah, well, it's hard to say at this point without knowing the exact circumstances. You'd have to take a few things into account. But at this stage, we're not looking that far ahead. We just want to try and determine exactly what's occurred and then go from there.
And what speed was the driver travelling at?
I believe it's a 60 km/h speed limit. So, as far as we're aware that both vehicles were travelling at the correct speed limit, and that wasn't a factor.
And just how dangerous is something like this?
Well, it's extremely dangerous. Clearly, this poor woman has ended up in hospital with in a critical condition, and it's through no fault of her own. So this sort of thing, whether it's it has fallen off the back of a truck or appeared there otherwise, a couch in the middle of a road is of course extremely dangerous.
There's been a theory that the couch was there for about a week before. Have you been able to ascertain if that was the case?
Yeah, we've explored that possibility. There is, we haven't. I'm confident in saying that the couch came to be on the road in either moments or in very recent time before the collision occurred.
And so how crucial is it, like, things like dashcam vision, how crucial are those sorts of bits of information?
It would certainly assist. I mean, I don't believe, if anyone had dashcam with actual collision, obviously that would assist greatly, but even in determining the time frames in relation to when the couch did appear on the road would be great help.
And for people not...
CCTV in and around the area?
We have, yes.
Has anything come back?
Nothing conclusive, no.
Do you know if both the airbags went off in either car?
I believe so, yes.
And for people not familiar with the area, can you just sort of elaborate on the area and especially that overpass and behaviour that's happening sort of in recent months?
So we're just not treating that as linked at all. That was just that's a separate incident, very sort of different type of incident. Where this collision occurred is basically semi sort of rural, really. It's close to Geelong, but it's mainly paddocks with a few residential houses. Cheers, guys.
Is that okay?
Sure.
I might ask you to do the same thing. You can just continue to look at me. And we'll start with your first and last name.
Brad McKenzie,
And can you spell Mackenzie for me?
MCKENZIE.
From what I understand, it's your mum who's involved in this situation.
That's right.
How is she doing? I suppose is the first question.
She's not in a great condition. We still don't know what the outcome will be. It could go either way. She's somehow still hanging in there unexpectedly. She wasn't really expected to reach the hospital. But yeah, she's still hanging in there.
What injuries did she suffer during?
We're still learning about a lot of the injuries. It's still a little bit too soon to find everything. She's lost a leg, lots of internal damage. It's possible that spinal, neck, brain may be okay, but we just don't know that at this stage.
Where was your mum heading to when this happened?
She was heading home. She'd just dropped her granddaughter off in Bannockburn and was on her way home.
And, she obviously is quite active and had been driving herself. And can you tell us a bit about your mum and what she liked to do?
Yeah, she basically lived the grandkids, carting them around to sport and work and friends. Quiet, kept pretty much to herself. Yeah, just a gentle little old lady.
What do you make of an accident like this, that an object like a couch would be on the road?
It's hard to believe. You see and hear about these kind of things, but never think that it'll actually happen like this. And it's certainly not what we're expecting. And it's a little bit hard to wrap our heads around.
Do you have a message for people who may know something about the incident?
Yeah, we just urge anyone who may know something to come forward. Any answers that we can get is going to help us deal with whatever situation occurs from now on, and hopefully, well, definitely somebody would know something. A couch is a big item to be missing, so if you do know something, please contact the police and help us out.
In addition to the trauma that your family's faced, you've now got the added uncertainty of this happened and who might be responsible. How are you all holding up?
We're doing our best. It's definitely not easy, but we tend to be fairly level-headed and trying to keep calm and measured. But yeah, it's certainly not an easy situation.
How are the grandkids at the moment?
They're dealing with it in their own way. Again, it's not easy for them. They'll go through different periods where they are more affected than other times, but yeah, they're coping. But it's certainly not a situation that they thought they'd be in.
Have they been able to go in and see their grandma yet, or is it just a bit too much at the moment?
Yeah, not yet. Mum's on limited visitation, so we can only sort of send, I think, 2 people a day. My sister Julie's been doing the majority of that. I'll head up this afternoon, but yeah, at this stage, she's not really up to visitors.
Is she nearby? The local hospital?
No, she's at the Alfred.
Are you able to, or comfortable rather, to share your mum's name with us?
Yeah, Vicky McKenzie.
And I suppose, as you said before, to anyone who might know, is there anything you'd like to say direct to them?
I would just like answers. There is the theory that it could be a deliberate act. That's hard to believe, so we'd love to rule that out and just know that it's a careless accident that no doubt someone has a lot of guilt over. So please come forward, talk to the police. I certainly wouldn't want to be living with that on my mind for the rest of my life, so we'd just urge somebody to come forward, whether you were driving the vehicle or know of somebody who is moving a couch and lost a couch, or somebody knows something.
If it is found by police to be a deliberate act, what do you think of somebody who could do that?
Oh, it's a horrible thing to think about, but at this stage it's probably not looking that that's the likely cause.